And we're back. I could be playing Torchlight 2 right now, but I know you people want your videos, so... Oh, that one's a control panel too. That's useful. Oh, right, I think I remember this puzzle. Ah, that is delete. Okay. I don't know what the buttons do, but I do know what the puzzle is. Be left, up, left, up. Okay. Left, up. Good to know. Aha! I'm going to guess that will be right down, right down. Yes! The only remaining question is the other two buttons. Ah, that's unclear. I believe that is grabby thingy. I do need to know exactly how it is grabby thingy-ing. Okay, so let's... 2, 3, 4, 5... Grabby thingy. Or whatever it does. Let's see how far that gets it. It's a couple down. Maybe. See how that works. Basic programming at its best, folks. Aha! It now has the lens. The broken lens. How close will that get it to where we want? Ah! Okay, I think we need to give it one more up and then use. All my luck, this will be wrong, it'll drop the lens, and I'll have to pick it back up. Oh, goody, I did it! Let's look down there now.
Operating normally. The lens is in place and appears to be reflecting the energy beam. Operating normally.
In the aborted recording session that didn't get my voice, I wasted about 10 minutes trying to solve the next puzzle. Because I didn't realize this had to be solved first. Oh, sparks, that's not good.
When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor.
We use the wire on it?
Always attach the jumper cables to the dead battery first.
Huh.
Another one of these engraved sticks. What are they? Wands? Batons? Bludgeons? Maybe some kind of handheld computer game. With my luck, it's a hand grenade.
Yeah, let's check out the panel here. See, this one, this stick we can look at. This is even a different combination from when I got it last in the failed one, so let's see. Blue cube, red hexagon, green diamond, red hexagon. There is no particular way to speed through this. Also, if you mess it up, then you have to go all the way back around. What's the green one? Green diamond. Or, well, green squarish, non-cubed thing. I'm assuming the power's out.
Shut tight and I don't know the magic word.
Do I hit the panel with a shovel, or is that just the wrong one?
I can't use these two things together.
Do I pry it with the tusk?
Let's see if we can pry the cover off.
Ship rib, animal tusk, go.
That's it.
So what we got going on here?
Yeah, it's a corroded mess in here. Some of the connections have been broken, but it's not getting any power.
The dead battery?
Let's see if we can get something flowing from this broken conduit on the floor. If I don't electrocute myself in the process. I should have been an electrician.
And
Shut tight and I don't know the magic word.
I have to cycle one of these completely, don't I? Either that or this is the wrong one. Yeah, this is probably the wrong one. Welcome back to what I did last session. Well, abortive session, you know. Yeah, it's... I don't like this puzzle theme. I understand what they were going for with a sort of mysterious geometrical shape I passed it and nothing happened. That means this is the wrong one, doesn't it? That door, you can probably tell, will require us to solve the triangle. Hey, Brink. How's it going?
I don't think I want to kick this door in.
Well, there's one left.
It does seem to be humming, though. Some of the machinery in this place must still be working.
Always the last one you try. Of course, that's mostly because you'll stop trying once you get it right, but... And I passed it because this puzzle is so repetitive and...
I hope this was a good idea.
There we go. Finally.
So what is through this door? A death trap? A mad scientist with a pretty girl and a talking robot? An alien cafeteria? Why am I just standing here? After all, as Brink found out, the worst thing that can happen is you can take one wrong step and you're dead.
We need to find some way to cheer you up, Boston.
So much for the cafeteria idea.
Boston, are you there?
They use geometric shapes as a kind of combination for the locks.
Boston, you won't believe where I am. I'm in a place filled with alien technology, the most fantastic things I've ever seen. And the machines are working.
What are they doing?
I don't know yet. I mean, they're really alien. Like nothing I've seen before.
Don't go too fast, Maggie.
I'll be careful, Boston. But it's not like we have time to use correct scientific procedures to test these things.
Where are you? How can I get to you?
I wish I knew. It's a sure thing you can't get here the way I did. I slid through a low tunnel in the rock, and then it kind of got filled with debris when the roof collapsed.
You could have been killed.
Gee, I guess this isn't safe. But if we'd been together, whoever went through the crack second would definitely have been killed. Keep that in mind when you're thinking about coming to save me. I handled it just fine.
Yeah, I guess you did.
We're both doing okay, Boston. We'll find a way to connect up with each other when it matters.
Maggie? Good work.
Thanks, Boston.
Yeah, Boston really needs a pick-me-up. So how about... flexing? Anything else around here besides the obvious button? Doesn't look like it. I think we found the tram call.
Now I know what my pet hamster felt like.
I don't want. It's not even just that I don't want to talk over cutscenes. It's that the music here is really great when it's being ambiantic and weakened door. Eh?
I need some help to pry this door open.
Maggie or Leva?
I need some help to pry this door open.
Maggie it is then.
Nothing could open this door.
There's always outside, or the penultimate.
Load a shuttle. Come in, Cora. Way out of range. Load a shuttle. Come in, Ken. Way out of range. He's dead. He's dead.
I don't know why that's funny.
Robbins, this is Low. Do you read?
Robin's here. I read you.
Got any ideas about our friendly ghost? Do you think it was trying to get one of us hurt?
How can I know, Boston? But I think it was trying to show us how to get down here. Brink falling and getting killed, that was an accident. Whether the ghost is a sentient being or some kind of holographic guide, it led us into a different part of the complex, didn't it?
Yeah, but is that good or bad?
It's better than sitting around in the sunlight wishing for a swimming pool.
Where do you think we'll run into our next ghost?
If it was just a leftover holographic display, maybe we've seen the last one. But if it's an intelligent entity, it could still be watching, evaluating us.
I should have worn my Sunday best.
What's that? The t-shirt with no holes?
Burned by Maggie again. You know, it's currently got a visual display, but but she's just using the same thing. I don't know where it, like, picks up your image from.
Maggie, I found a plate like the ones in the asteroid that triggered our journey here.
For all we know, any plates we find might send us on a voyage to the opposite edge of the galaxy.
Tell you what, I'll keep looking for more of them and you decipher that language so we can read the directions.
Great. You get to look for metal things lying around on the ground while I have to decode a completely alien language without any information about how they think or what they might be writing about. Yeah, that's a fair division of labor.
Well, as long as it's fair.
Still looking for more of these plates, Maggie.
While you're at it, see if you can find a big juicy steak. Or, I'm not fussy, a nice salad, or even a couple of grapes.
I'm sorry Brink is dead, but I don't think it's right for you to blame me for it.
I don't blame you.
It's not safe for us to be separated.
It's not safe for us to be together either. In fact, Boston, it's just plain not safe.
I can't really argue with her logic here.
I'm sorry that I can't protect against every possible accident. But that doesn't mean it isn't better for us to stay together.
Would you stop taking this personally, Boston? I'm doing my best to decipher the inscriptions that are all over the place here. Would you be any good at that?
No.
So please, go do what you're good at, and I'll stay where I am and do what I can do best.
Brink's death scared me too, Maggie.
Well, it didn't scare me. I've seen people die before, Boston. I've covered terrorism, I've covered executions, I've covered wars.
So what you're saying is this is just another assignment for you?
Coming on the space shuttle to divert the course of Attila, that was just another assignment. Nobody ever asked me if I wanted to go to an alien world from which there might be no return.
Nobody knew.
You expected something alien, Boston, and you didn't tell me.
What if you had known? Known everything. Coming here, being marooned, Brink dead.
Oh, shut up, Boston.
You would have come anyway, wouldn't you?
Don't you have something useful to do?
Wow, he actually said something insightful that hit home. And I didn't even click the Say Something Profound button. And there's yet more Brink.
Brink's still dead.
Thanks for the status report.
Well, yeah, situation changes. I'll be sure to let you know.
As irritating as he was sometimes, I really miss having Brink around.
There's nothing you could have done. Let it go.
Have you deciphered any of the wall engravings yet?
Yeah, it's the user manual to an old mainframe computer.
Have you deciphered any of the wall engravings yet?
It's a cookbook. This whole place is just a really big kitchen.
Have you deciphered any of the wall engravings yet?
I think it's a complete listing of all the individual team statistics for one entire baseball season.
Then it must be from a season they actually played.
I'm assuming that was topical at the time, but I've never really been a big baseball fan.
Have you deciphered any of the wall engravings yet?
So far, all I've got is system.ini. Does that mean anything to you?
It doesn't mean anything to anybody. Have you deciphered any of the wall engravings yet?
It's a complete history of the universe. It turns out that the whole thing is just a machine for making black holes. All of life is just an elaborate form of corrosion.
Have you deciphered any of the wall engravings yet?
Yes, it's a book of human jokes. For instance, how do you keep a human busy? Answer: give him a communicator and let him ask the same stupid question over and over again.
Wow, I just got burned by Maggie. That's awful. You're a bad game.
Thanks.
Oh, maybe that's where it, like... What's that? It's only this mysterious outside. Clearly did not click on outside properly. Ooh, water.
Plenty of water here. If it's drinkable, then we won't die right away. We'll have plenty of time to starve to death.
Well, that was a thing.
If Maggie were here, I'd tell her not to take a chance on swimming in the same water with a large eel that may or may not think of her as dinner. So maybe I'll take my own advice and stay on dry land.
Fortunately, there seems to be nothing else of interest here. I like Up. That was a good movie. Red door. And a strange device.
Another ghost. The last one pointed the way down into the Nexus. Of course, that's how Brink died.
Got a panel.
I can't open it. I can't use these two things together. Just needs a little adjustment.
Oh, will it work now?
Okay, so maybe it needs a little more adjustment.
That was terrible, game.
If at first you don't succeed,
Clearly we've got to find some way to get that panel open. Will the shovel do it?
it won't accomplish anything.
Jawbone?
It won't do anything.
I guess we go inside then.
bunch of displays set into the walls. Inscriptions here and there. I'd say it looks like some kind of museum.
Reminds me, I haven't tried using this in a while.
There's a signal here, but I'm not getting a clear reading. It doesn't point in any direction.
Okay. And conspicuous green rock.
Strange glowing crystals. Symbols written on a plate. Looks like an alphabet.
Well, if we ever find Maggie, I'm sure that will be of incredible use to her. There's another one of those sticks.
Could this be some sort of burial chamber? Another one of these engravings on a stick. That canister sure packs a punch.
Get up here, right? I don't understand that last one, but the other one looks like they want to invite E.T. over to be good buddies. See what Maggie has to say about this.
Robbins, this is
Well,
Lowe. Do
mostly
you
this.
read?
Robin's here. What is it?
Can you see this on your communicator screen?
Some kind of inscription?
I found this in the museum. Can you read it?
It's not the same set of symbols I'm finding in the database here. I don't think it's designed for strangers to be able to read it.
Do you think it's possible to raise the dead?
Spiritually, yes. I've witnessed many ceremonies. Physically rejuvenate, I'm not sure. Why?
Oh, probably nothing.
Well, if that wasn't a hint.
I wish you could read this inscription. I keep thinking that it really matters.
Give me a chance to get a handle on their language first. I'll give your inscriptions a try when I can.
Thanks.
Well, as that, combined with the display on the left over there, not so subtly hinted. I can't double-click him going into the tram? What he has to say.
I have 2 crystals.
Behold.
Who knows if this will even work? Even if these really are the same crystals I saw resurrecting an alien in that museum display, they weren't designed for humans. But it's worth a shot. Frank, are you okay?
I feel fine. What happened? I remember digging, and the ground gave way under me.
Frank, you've been dead for several hours.
You Americans, always exaggerating.
I assure you, Brink, no pulse, no breath, dead. But I found a couple of life crystals in a museum, and from a display there I got an idea of how to use them.
Where's the crystal? I have to see it.
I wasn't sure it would work on a human being.
Our cellular structures must be very similar. Boston, it didn't just bring me to life. It brought me to life. I feel more powerful, more energetic, more alive than I've ever felt before.
Maggie, do you read me?
Yes, I do. I hope this is important.
I think so. Brink isn't dead anymore, Maggie.
You have a very sick sense of humor. Goodbye.
No, wait, I'm serious.
Deadly serious.
Brink! I can't believe it.
It was a crystal I found in the museum. The display there showed it bringing someone back to life. So I tried it.
A crystal that heals the dead. If we ever get back home, this will change the world. It'll change everything.
It's not just being alive again, Maggie. I feel perfect. I feel like I never knew what good health was until today.
Now it's all the more important we find a way home.
It's always kind of important to me.
Keep exploring, Boston. I'll get back to work on the language.
You got it, Maggie.
And with that, Brink is back. Brought back from the brink of death. And other horrible life-related puns.
Brink.
So we'll get around to talking to him next time. This has been about 35
mind.
minutes. I'll see you next time, everyone, on Let's Play The Dig.